Scentland, the land of scent. Hello, welcome. It's Chris again, back with another fragrance review, and I'm not needed again in the review itself because I don't have to act this time because the fragrance does it for itself. It's called Acteur, meaning actor in French, and it's from the house of Loris Azzaro from Paris. And as you can see, I was trying to set up this review in order to reflect the mood and the vibe that the fragrance projects. You can guess that it's a rose-based fragrance. And why the wine? Why is the wine in there? I'll get to that. First of all, just a quick feedback on the fragrance. It has been released by the house of Loris Azzaro in 1989. And the nose behind it is Maurice Morin, who has done also Amazon for Hermès. And now getting back to the actual vibe of the fragrance, why is this bottle of wine in there? It's an older Hungarian bull's blood from 2003, and it has a meaning in this review because the top notes of the fragrance, as soon as you let it open, just as if you open a bottle of nice, full-bodied, vivid red wine, it gives you a fruity, grapey sensation that is just fantastic, that makes you want to dig deeper, makes you want to go further. It's very inviting, very vivid, almost really like wine. So this has this fruity wine grape theme going on straight at the top notes, together with an already starting to appear rose that is a very vivid rose as well. It starts to come up a little bit after the fruity notes, and it's being taken by the hand by carnation, cardamom, and patchouli and leather. Leather comes probably a bit later. At the beginning is this very vivid, very nice, very juicy. That's the word, juicy, fruity, grapey rose, and floweriness that comes in there, and then the leather comes in to save it from falling away and gives it a bit of a backbone, obviously. Together actually in the later dry down with oak moss as well, which is though never pushy. I have to really highlight that. The fragrance itself has a very nice performance as well. So I would say on skin, especially below the shirt, with playing with your body heat throughout the day, it lasts you easily 7, 8, 9 hours. On maybe on fabric even more. Obviously, the development is different on fabric and on your skin. I would actually put it on both, but it's a very vivid Southern style actor we're looking at here. Maybe Alain Delon or Antonio Banderas, sort of type of actor. As this is very vivid, very full-bodied and very, I wouldn't say macho because it's never pushy. It's very intelligently done. It's never macho. It's 80s, but this is probably the fragrance that is doing the 80s theme in the very best way. It really reflects to the 80s and carries over the 80s to the new millennium in a very intelligent, sophisticated manner, never being pushy, never overdoing the leather, never overdoing the oak moss, always keeping them in a nice play, like on stage. Really, it's very the actor is playing a perfect part here. It's really intelligently done, and this fragrance is actually a gift from a good friend of mine. At this stage, I have to say, I feel like it. John from Florida, thanks very much, John, again. And as I got this fragrance out of the box, opened it and tried it, my colleagues were intrigued by trying it as well. And a young female colleague, 25, just tried it. And I asked her opinion, and she said, well, finally something that is different from today's offerings. I can feel it's a bit more mature, she says, but it's something I like because it's different. And that's the point. It's different to what's out there. It's mature, that's okay. That determines a little bit probably the age group, which is, in my opinion, 25 and above for the guys. But it's never dated. It's still contemporary. It still stands its ground because of the vividness that the rose how it's taken by the hand by the carnation and cardamom and the patchouli and the leather and later the oak moss, and at the beginning those fruity notes, they make it an Acteur, a fragrance that is shining, that never fades. This Acteur may gets grey and old, but his acting skills may never leave him, right? He's still the actor. After all these years, he's still, when he appears on stage, people say, ooh, there he is, there's a star, there's the main man of the on stage, right? He's never a faded actor. He will remain an actor until, you know, the sun dawns. So I'm totally a fan of this fragrance because I like rose fragrances, and in my opinion, this is in the very top there with those rose fragrances, and especially since it has you know, been released in that decade, and it's a really true son of that decade. It represents that decade in a perfect manner, never being pushy, never being overbearing. Obviously, you have to wear it, you know, with caution, so don't overdo it. But if you do it the right way, I think this is going to be a perfect companion for any guy in his probably 20s and above. Occasions, I would say, for me, I only have this fragrance for a few days. I used it in nighttime or during the nighttime or evenings, you know, for dinner. But I could imagine it, you know, in the opera theater, special occasions, you know, visiting friends, you know, even romantic occasions. It could probably even work as a signature scent, although it's you know, during the day for the office, it you know, you must be taking care of the application in regards to the application. But as you can see from the reaction from a young female colleague, you know, it's even acceptable in an office environment. Actually, a positive surprise, I would call it, even a positive surprise in nowadays main mass markets, you know, whatever you have on the shelves appearing. This is really different to that. It offers something which has personality, right? The actor you see on stage there with the rose and the bottle of wine, this actor has personality, style. He's well-mannered and well-spoken. He's a gentleman. He's southern. He is warm. He's warm-hearted, yet very determined and knows what he wants. Definitely, this is a straightforward fragrance. The leather and the oak moss gives it a backbone, or give it a backbone that is very manly, right? So this is not a softie here. This is a guy who is strong, an actor who is strong, but never overplays the strongness. He keeps it, you know, behind his tuxedo, or behind his jacket. He you know, if the girls want to dig deeper into and experience his strongness, they have to go further. You know, he won't give it just away like that. He's very intelligent, very well-mannered, and a perfect actor that is getting better with age. Thanks very much. This was Chris again with another fantastic rose-based fragrance called Acteur from the house of Loris Azzaro in Paris, from the hands of Maurice Morin. And I'll be back with more very soon. Thank you very much, John, again, for this nice present, and I'll be back with more reviews very soon. Thanks very much to all of you. Bye-bye.